Welcome to the Film Room, the series where we break down the smartest plays from around the league each week. Not just highlights, but actions, reads, counters, and the little details that decide possessions. Let's get into it. We'll start with OKC versus Cleveland, where Jared McCain does his best Stephen Curry impression. The possession begins with a two-man game between McCain and Hartenstein, which flows into a dribble handoff. Jared Allen switches onto McCain and does a great job containing the initial drive. Cleveland loads the paint, so no easy layups. That help leaves two Thunder guards along the perimeter. McCain makes the right read, Wallace takes one dribble to shift the defense and fires it back to McCain. And because he never stopped moving, he turns a good offensive play into a wide open corner three. That's advantage basketball. Drive, kick, relocate. Next we head to Detroit. You could tell right away the Pistons' game plan was to attack Wemby. First possession of the game, they run a pin down. Cade sets a screen for Jalen Duren, forcing Wembanyama to trail action. That creates inside leverage and Duren gets to the rim. The very next possession, they run the exact same play. And now it's a chess match. Wemby recognizes it and tries to go under the screen to cut off the drive early. But Duren reads his adjustment and pops into a jumper instead. It doesn't fall, but that's high-level processing from both ends. Staying in that game, here's a beautiful example of how to use rim gravity to create space along the three-point line. It's a simple backscreen for Wemby. The paint is empty and Detroit's big is trailing the play. Cade has to hold Wemby while Duren fights to recover. And now the two defenders are occupied with Wemby's roll threat. That opens up a three for Vassell. Sometimes the best play isn't for your star. It's using your star's gravity to create advantages elsewhere. If you enjoy breakdowns like this, actions, counters, details, hit that like and subscribe button and drop your team in the comments below. I'm watching games all week, so I'll try to feature different teams in next week's episode. Now on to Denver versus Boston. The Nuggets start with their classic Jokic-Murray handoff, something that's already hurt the Celtics earlier in the game. Cade is in drop coverage, anticipating the drive. Murray's defender is trailing, and all the defensive momentum is moving towards the paint. But here's a twist. Cam Johnson lifts from the corner and receives a handoff from Murray. One more dribble and a Jokic screen, Johnson gets a clean three and it drops. This is layered action, one threat flows into the next, elite offense. And this beautiful out of timeout set from the Lakers. It's designed for Austin Reeves. He starts in the corner and fakes a back screen for Luka. Phoenix switches it, which leaves Grayson Allen backpedaling, expecting Reeves to pop out for the ball. Instead, Reeves flips the angle and runs to the opposite corner. LeBron drops to the elbow and sets a well-timed screen. Maxi Kleber screens the helper on the opposite side, and the pass hits Reeves right in rhythm. Great design, great misdirection, the shot just doesn't fall. The last one is an honorable mention. This is a well-disguised Spain pick and roll. It starts with a Grimes-Embiid pick and roll. After Grimes uses the screen, Maxi sets a back screen on Bam, freeing Embiid for the roll. The corner shooters are spaced perfectly. Everything works, but Miami recognizes it early and sends a double team at Grimes before the pass can get delivered. Turnover. Great design, but even better defensive recognition. Sometimes high IQ is knowing exactly how to blow up an action early. That's this week's Film Room. 6 plays, 6 different ways to create or erase advantage. If you enjoy studying games at this level, subscribe and a new episode will be dropping next week. And remember, the difference between good teams and great teams is usually the details. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.